The dramas of Ramsay Street and Neighbours screen in half an hour here on UK Gold. Now, though, it's Crossroads.
Time off.
Yeah, well, cheers. Hey, do me a favour, eh? When you get back, crack that face of yours.
You what?
I don't need a smile from ear to ear, but just a little grin.
Look, Sid, if I want to be miserable, I will be miserable. Don't need permission off you.
Morning, Sid.
Is it, Liv? What's with laughing boy this morning? He's as miserable as sin, you know that? Come and think of it, you don't look so hot yourself. What's up? You been having an argument, you two?
I'd rather not talk about it, eh?
Oh, come on, tell your Uncle Sid.
No. Least said soonest mended, eh?
Yes, but trouble shared, a troubled heart.
Well, it's family trouble.
Yeah, but I didn't think you had a family, though.
No, it's Roy's family.
Roy's family. You want to talk about it? Oh, come on, then. I'll go make 2 coffees and we'll have a little chat. Now, don't you go away, eh?
This is crazy.
I know, but it's worth it.
I know, but we're snatching at moments. Every time we meet, we cling to each other as if we will never meet again.
I never said adultery was easy.
Oh, that's an ugly word.
Oh, I get ugly moods when you're away from me.
Well, I won't need to be away from you anymore, will I? Why don't we go somewhere?
Yes, Mickey. Let's. I mean, let's go to the West Indies.
Oh, very funny. What about Bermuda? Even better still. Got the travel brochures handy, have you?
I was being serious.
Yeah, serious.
I'm a very affluent lady. I mean, we could go anywhere we liked in the world.
Hold on a minute. I might not be the most upright citizen around here, but I'm certainly no ponce.
Now who's using ugly words?
Well, gigolo means the same thing. I mean, no way would I live off you.
I'm only talking about a holiday.
Yes, and I was talking about much more than that. I was talking about the rest of our lives.
You do say the sweetest things sometimes.
Listen, we've got to face up to the world, not run away from it. You don't want to leave your job, do you?
I suppose not.
We can't stay here.
What are you suggesting?
Forget the West Indies. Belongs to an old army mate of mine, doing a stint overseas. Said I could use it for as long as I like.
You been on the happy pills as well? Huh? That long face. It's like working in an undertaker's here.
What?
Well, everybody's so miserable, that's why. I mean, buck up, it might never happen.
Already has happened. Roy hates me.
Hates you? Come off it. I don't hate you.
Well, why does he shout at me like that?
Well, he's got a lot in his mind. You probably just got in the way, that's all.
What, you mean he don't hate me?
Like I said, he don't hate you.
Well, why does he tell me off like that?
He's probably telling himself off. Anne-Marie and him, well, they're not getting on very well together these days either.
Why is that, Sid? I mean, I thought they were going to get wed.
Family troubles. Anyway, it's a long story.
What sort of family trouble?
Roy's brother, right, and him haven't seen each other for ages.
Didn't know he had a brother. What's his name?
Norman.
Norman Lambert, like Roy.
But it wouldn't be Norman Smith, would it? This fella runs a scrap metal merchant's place up in Nottingham.
Oh. Don't Roy like Nottingham?
What? That's got nothing to do with it. It's just that they had a bust-up years ago.
Like me and Roy.
Yeah, like you and Roy, only a lot worse.
And now they don't like each other.
Well, I suppose deep down they do. That's a shame, isn't it?
Norman. Nottingham.
temporary office till the leisure centre's ready. Well, how long will that take?
Depends how leisurely the builders are about it, I
That's a
suppose.
terrible pun.
That is
Adam.
life, my dear Daniel. One sick joke after another.
Spare me the grammar school philosophy.
Anyway, I should think the last thing you and your dear sister expected was to find me as your new boss.
Let's just leave Joanna out of this, shall
I'm
we?
going to put you into the accounts office. The accounts, of course, will be cleared, and you can start tomorrow.
Out your jackboots now, mind coming down. I am perfectly capable of finding my own way to my own office.
This is not your office, Daniel. This is my office. You are my assistant.
You really are gloating, aren't you?
I'm relishing the fact of licking you into shape, young man, yes.
You couldn't lick my boots, Mr. Chance.
Now, you listen. I'll have you licking mine before I'm through with you.
You ought to see a doctor. You're demented.
I've never felt better. What are you going to do if we fall out this time, eh? You're going to go to your union? You're going to go running back to Mummy?
I'd have to move fast to beat you to it.
What's that supposed to mean?
That you've got the hots for my stepmother, Adam. I've known that since the first day you came.
You are not only a spoiled child, but you're a liar too, the product of adulterated nepotism.
Look, Nicola Freeman is about as much use to me as an ashtray on a motorbike. Now, have we quite finished, or do I have to endure the saga of how you dragged yourself up out of the gutter?
If you don't drink yourself there first, it'll be my pleasure to drive you there.
No chance, Mr. Chance.
Hello? Emergency? Well, yeah, it is an emergency. Norman's got to come and see his brother, Roy. Fire? Where? Just a minute. I can't see no fire. Police? Ambulance? No, I don't know what you're talking. 100? Oh, I thought it was 999, like on the telly. I ain't really used to phone. Thank you. 100, 100. 100, 100. Hello, is that Norman's brother, Roy? Sorry, is that Roy's brother, Norman? What? Yeah, I can hear that it's a lady. No, you can't be anybody's brother. Operator? Oh, would you? What, directory inquiry? You can put me through. Oh, thanks ever so much. Oh, name? Yeah, it's Lambert, Norman Lambert. He's a scrap merchant in Nottingham. Ta.
Sit down, Mickey.
There's no point in not stopping.
Sit down, please, for my sake. Don't you think you should have told me?
Frankly, no. Look, I just came by to give you these because I'm not going to be working for you anymore.
How dare you create this ghastly situation and then just walk out on it?
Oh, God.
Look, Mickey, you can leave the job behind, but you can't leave the situation behind. Have you thought about the hurt you could do Jill? You could destroy her life. Not to mention Adam.
Don't talk to me about that man. Hey, what was I supposed to do? Stand by and watch him treat his wife that way?
Watch him? You hardly even know him.
Jill told me enough.
And you really think you got an objective view of the situation from her? Jill's an emotional mess. And as for Adam, well, he's just his own worst enemy.
Not while I'm around, he's not.
Hello again. Could I have Nottingham 519845? Thank you. Hello, Norman. Cynthia. Well, can I speak to Norman? Because it's real urgent. Oh, hello, Norman. Look, you don't know me, but my name's Benny.
your talents and abilities would be entirely at my disposal.
That's one of the attractions.
How was I?
I've never seen anything like it.
The final cut begins Sunday night on UK Gold.
Why do you think Purcell's performance tablets are such a great way to wash?
Well, they don't just clean brilliantly.
Right.
They leave clothes soft. They freshen.
Yeah.
And they do wonders for your love life.
Really?
Nah, only kidding.
Purcell Performance Tablets. Brilliantly clean, beautifully fresh.
They're so crunchy, so nutty. Well, who can resist a second bowl of Kellogg's Crunchy Nut Cornflakes? Kellogg's Crunchy Nut Cornflakes. The trouble is, they taste too good. Big gap. No gap. Polycell Gap Gum. It only takes 2 ticks.
Take a fresh look at living this spring as love blooms around the world. And don't forget, at the new time of 4:30, it's a good day for romance in Home and Away.
Well, let's go for it then.
At 5, a brand new series, Change of Heart, where couples make up or break up.
She's gonna come back to the man.
And at 5:30, another new series, The Dating Game.
I'm looking for a woman who can compliment me physically and mentally.
New times and new shows. That's your afternoon lineup. Oh, and don't forget Jerry Springer at 6 weekdays on Living.
Aye, we know. Know what about you gearing off some clapped-out old warships down in Pompey, eh? Pompey, my pussy. That net came off local church roofs, didn't it? And 4 villains were nicked for it yesterday, weren't there? Aye. And where's law gonna start looking here? Look, I told you, I'm straight now. I don't want no bent metals, Gorrit. With friends like you, I don't need enemies.
Hiya, honey.
Don't you high honey me. I feel about as sweet as a tin of rat poison.
What was that all about?
Oh, a phoning dialer disc, weren't I? Blue Skies by Bing Crosby, you silly cow.
You're still upset over that phone call earlier, aren't you?
That phone call made about as much sense as another who were making it. I'm still not sure if it weren't a wind-up.
I've told you it's not. It's all down to that Anne-Marie bird, isn't it?
What's with you and her anyway? Why'd you go digging up for in the first place?
I told you 100 times. She come begging to see me. I didn't have the heart to say no.
Ah, what's she to us, any road?
She's still trying to get us to forgive Roy.
Forgive him? I'd kill a little bleeder if I've hardly hands on him.
Well, I've told her it's no good.
That's right. No damn good. Roy's dead as far as I'm concerned. Dead.
She won't take no for an answer.
Won't she? Well, I'll give her an answer if she likes. We'll go over tonight, and he won't like what she hears.
Oh, no, let it drop. It's just not worth it.
No! That's what Roy wants. He's gonna get it. And when he gets it, he's gonna be sorry you were born.
No. What's up? Someone dead?
No, but that could soon be arranged. Well, aren't you going to let us in, then? And I'll warn you, this is not a social visit.
Yeah, come on. Just remember, will you, I'm not your little kid brother anymore. Now, what's all this about? About the last 2 people on Earth I expected to see or wanted to.
Oh, don't give me that. What was that begging phone call all about here? I warned you to stay out of my life.
Begging? What begging?
Yeah, Didym's got his little playmate to phone up his big brother, didn't he?
Playmate? Phone call? What the hell are you going on about?
Got through 4 packets of paper hankies before that idiot were finished. Real tear-jerking stuff it
I'm
were.
very sorry, but I don't understand what you're going on about.
Oh, Cynthia, this is a surprise. And, you must be Norman.
This is Anne-Marie.
Well, I don't know what she's looking so surprised about. We met before. I mean, she laid all this on, didn't she?
You what?
This is very strong.
Well, I made it a double vodka. Well, they say anything can happen. I just wanted to make sure.
What are you after, Daniel?
It's a poor attempt to kiss and make up, Nicola.
Wish I could believe you.
I am capable of civilized behavior. How have you been?
Very well, thank you.
I've been thinking of you all alone up here. Can't have been much fun.
It's been all right. Anyway, fun hasn't exactly been the object of the exercise.
Ah, you're much too beautiful not to be enjoying life.
Oh, God. You're a terrible charmer.
Stephen! So people keep telling
nice
me. I never quite believe them.
Ronald, can I get you a drink? I'm meeting some of the governors here for dinner. Perhaps we can have a chat.
Well, I'm afraid I have some work to do. As a matter of fact, that's my other boss.
We went to some frightfully good parties.
That is not what I meant. Why have you let out the news house?
Why have you got such beautiful eyes?
Mrs. Freeman,
Oh,
may I
Mr.
introduce my headmaster, Ronald Hathaway?
Mr. Hathaway.
How do you do? How nice to meet you. What a delightful place.
Thank you very much. May I introduce my Oh, where's Daniel gone?
Look, it hurts me to say this, but when I was a kid, I damn near idolised you. You were some sort of hero to me.
And then you went and shot me.
Well, I've told you a dozen times now I didn't shot you.
But Roy didn't betray you, Norman. You've got to believe that. He's no Judas. I know him too well.
Oh, you know, do you? If it's none of your business, how do you know?
She told me all about it.
Why'd you go pestering her in the first place? Why didn't you let sleeping dogs lie?
You've got it all wrong. I didn't go to her. She came to me.
Is that true, Cynthia? Is that kid telling truth?
I can explain.
You'd better. I'm going to get to the bottom of this. I'm going to get to it tonight. Why are you all covering up? What are you all trying to hide?
Look, you want the truth? Right, here goes. It wasn't me who shot you. It was Mum.
You hum, I'll play.
Beg your pardon?
Your request. You hum, I'll play it.
You know, I've never done this sort of thing before.
Done what?
Bought a drink for the pianist.
Well, what's it to be? Melancholy baby?
Hardly. So I must say, your pianoforte playing is excellent, my dear Stephen. Excellent.
Thank you.
I suppose we couldn't talk privately for a few minutes.
Well, I have a break later, the intermission.
No, impossible, I'm afraid, with the governor's coming.
What do you want to talk about?
Well, good as your music is, I hardly think that this is the ideal setting for it. I mean, a schoolmaster in a saloon. Won't go down very well with the governors.
Oh, I see. Well, your guests are here now.
Let's get together soon, shall we?
You're an even worse little rat than I took you for. You'd grass your own mother.
She did it for your own sake. She wanted to get your time over and done with. She didn't want you to go on the run and then get banged up for another 3 years.
He's right, you know.
Right? The only time you were right is when he legged it out of my life before I killed him. Mum wouldn't have put me away. Not in a million years.
It's hard for me to believe this as much as it's hard for you, but why do you think I've kept me gobshot all these years? Well, look, why don't you ask Cynth? I mean, she was there that morning, wasn't she?
But you know Mum never left the house. She was with me all the time. Right up until the moment they took me away. You remember, don't you, Cynth?
As if I could forget.
And tell him. Tell him Mum didn't do it. I mean, you were sitting with her. She never left your side.
It was the right thing to do, Norm.
Right? What were right about it?
Well, it's like Roy said. She didn't want to see you on the run. None of us did.
By heck, wait a minute. Did you slip out for a bucket of fags?
It would have meant dragging me all over Spain. I hate Spain. I can't stand the sun.
Miserable packet of fags.
Always looking over our shoulders. Never trusting no one.
Just enough time to make a phone call.
What sort of life would that have been? I didn't want that.
Judas.
Oh, Norm, I'm so sorry.
Next here on UK Gold, we provide simply the best. Stay with us.